As we know that a cell is made up of cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. And in plant cell, as we have studied, that they also have cell wall present in them. Now, besides these structures, cell organelles are also found in a cell. So, what are these cell organelles? These cell organelles are some structures which may be membrane bound or membraneless, and they actually do the compartmentalization of the cytoplasm. Different cell organelles in a cell have different functions to perform, and that's why they are of different shape and size, and their structure are also different from one another. So the cellular components present inside a cell is known as cell organelle. These cell organelles may be membrane bound or non-membrane bound. These also can be double membrane bound or single membrane bound, depend on their functions. Now, most of the cell organelles work in a coordinated way. What does that mean, coordinated way? That they have to perform functions in a coordination so that they can perform the functions of a cell smoothly. So the cell organelles which do their work in a coordination are included in the endomembrane system. So now let's see that how these cell organelles are present in the cell. So suppose this is a cell here present. Here nucleus is also present. Now besides that nucleus, cytoplasm is present inside the cell, which is a semi-fluid present inside the cell. It is called cytoplasm. Now besides this, some organelles are also found here. So we can draw these organelles like this. Here suppose mitochondria is present here. Okay. Suppose ribosomes are present here. Suppose endoplasmic reticulum is present here. Golgi body are present here. And besides that, vacuole is also present in case of an plant cell. As in case of plant cell, a large vacuole is present. And here in case of animal cell, here we are drawing animal cell, so centriole are also found. These are called centriole. Centrioles are also found. Besides that, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, centriole, nucleus, and many other organelles are also present in eukaryotic cell. In case of plant cell, we also have plastids and a large vacuole. Now let's understand more about the cell organelle by this diagram. As here you can see in this diagram, centriole is present as it is representing animal cell. So here centriole is present. Okay. Besides that, mitochondria is also present. Mitochondria is also known as powerhouse of the cell as it produces energy in the form of ATP. That's why we say mitochondria as powerhouse of the cell. Besides that, microtubule proteins are also present. These microtubule proteins help in the formation of spindle fibers that help in the cell division. These help in the spindle fiber formation. Now another we know about that microvilli are the structures which are present on the surface of the cell. What does that microvilli do? It helps it in increasing surface area so that the enzymatic process can be facilitated to increase surface area. Endoplasmic reticulum is also present here near the nucleus. Okay, now we will discuss these organelles one by one. In case of plant cell, as we know, in case of plant cell, Golgi body is present, plasmodesmata are present. Plasmodesmata are basically the pores, or we can say the structures which act as gapping, or we can say they act as channels for transfer of cytoplasm from one cell to another cell. Another, we have chloroplast present in plant cell, which is not found in animal cell. Besides this, endoplasmic reticulum both present in both plant cell and animal cell. Ribosomes are also present in both plant cell and animal cell. Nucleus is also there. Nucleus is also present in both. Large vacuole, as we can see here, large vacuole is present in the plant cell. This large vacuole mostly occupy about 90% of the volume in a cell. So why the large vacuole is found in plant cell only? So the reason is that plants don't have any structures like to move from their place. They are stable at their position. So in order to store more and more food and water, so that they can prevent any problem in their unfavorable conditions, that's why they have a large vacuole. Another term we have tonoplast. So the membrane present around the vacuole is tonoplast. Another we have cell wall and cell membrane. Now here is endomembrane system is given. So in case of endomembrane system, some organelles work in a coordinated way. Okay. So that's why they are included in endomembrane system, as their functions is basically for cell compartmentalization. Their function is to do homeostasis. What does that homeostasis means? To maintain a stable temperature. To maintain stable temperature. That is homeostasis. And they also help in the formation of many proteins and lipids. So the endomembranes which are included here are endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosome, and vacuoles. Okay, and why these all cell organelles are present in endomembrane system? Because their function and their structures are associated with each other, so that they can perform their specific functions. Okay, now let's see. You can learn this by a small trick as G E R L V. You can also say this as girl V. So what does that G mean? It is Golgi body. It is Golgi body. ER here refer to endoplasmic reticulum. L here represent lysosomes. And later on V here represent vacuole. So these are the endomembrane system organelles. And they are also related to each other in the formation of themselves. For example, we can say that Golgi body forms lysosome. It helps in the formation of lysosome. Okay. Besides that, the material that is formed in the endoplasmic reticulum go to the Golgi body for the packaging or modification. That's why their all functions and structures are related with each other. That's why we say that they are the part of endomembrane system. Now, the organelles which are not the part of endomembrane system, these are mitochondria and plastid, that we will discuss later on. Now the organelles can be of different types, as there are some organelles which are made up of which have membrane, there are some which have double membrane, and which don't have any membrane. So the organelles which are without membrane can be ribosomes, as ribosomes are the non-membrane bound cell organelles. Okay, and these are present in both prokaryotes and as well as eukaryotes. The ribosomes can be of two types, that is 70S ribosomes and 80S ribosomes. 70S ribosomes are mostly found in prokaryotic cell, while 80S ribosome is found in eukaryotic cell. Now besides that, 70S ribosome is also present in eukaryotic cell, and these are present mostly here in the mitochondria and plastid. That's why we also say these two organelles, mitochondria and plastid, as they are semi-autonomous, because they have their own DNA, they have their own ribosomes, they can replicate, they can also form their own protein. That's why we say them as